This is Tim Albright with AVNation with an InfoComm 2018 special. What we're doing is we are highlighting and previewing exhibitors that are coming to InfoComm 2018, June 6th through the 8th. With me today is Taft Strickland from Just Add Power. Welcome, sir.
Hello, how are you, Tim?
I am doing well. Always good to see you. Taft is number one, the rockingest AV professional that I know, and also the guy that has the coolest name. So you guys are in Hall N, as in Nancy, which stands for North Hall, because that makes sense. 464, N464. If somebody's coming through the North Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center, they walk into the Just Add Power booth, what are they going to see?
Well, we've been doing HDMI over IP for almost 11 years. This is our 11-year anniversary. And it's kind of fun as we round out the line and add more features. We've added some additional things to our plug, play, present, which will video logic. It'll turn your system on and off and things like that, making meeting rooms and presentation rooms seamless, even if there's no batteries or any remote to be found, for the said batteries. We are launching an HD SDI transmitter as that becomes more and more popular. We have a new 4-input single rack mount transmitter that's new in the line. That is priced similarly to our 3-input rack mount transmitter. So it makes large scale jobs where you're popping a bunch of stuff into the rack pretty simple, and it's a really shallow depth. So integrators ask a lot of times they don't want these things to be seen. They want them to be in the back of the rack. So those are the big things that we're showing off this year. And then our Tyler added some additional features like chroma and transparency and flip image. So have a lot of commercial clients that want to have 3 football games, 1 big and 3 small, and the 3 small can be anywhere on the screen, and they can be at 50% transparent or 80% transparent. So everybody gets to watch their favorite game without losing anything. So
yeah, and the chroma function allows you to whether it's a bar or a restaurant, whether you can put different messages up, different signage, or brand it for that particular venue. Well,
and actually to that point, all of our products just standalone can have a simple logo. I don't know if you remember that channel called MTV. You remember they used to play?
Yes.
You were young, Tim?
They used to play music videos.
They used to play music videos, and they would have this little icon that would pop up in the corner that said MTV. Well, if you look at that concept, kind of fun. We can do that with any of our receivers, and you can choose where it goes on the screen. And a lot of restaurants and bars and retail shops enjoy having that. So whether it's a big swoosh or a round head with ears on it, or some sort of wild animal representing the food that you're eating and the beer that you're drinking, those folks all really enjoy that.
Oh, absolutely. Real quick, I want to drill down on the HD SDI transmitter. You said it's becoming more popular, obviously, in commercial. Is that something that you guys are looking at, just expanding that line, the SDI line?
Well, and so we've made an HD SDI transmitter for several years. It was in the 1080p 2G format.
Yep.
And now we've got the new piece releasing this year, which works seamlessly on all of our platforms, including our 4K platform. So what we're finding is houses of worship seem to be big users of HD SDI. And if you combine that with one of our tiling devices, we typically switch video instantly, but now with our tiling device, you can actually fade from one camera to the other, from one scene to another. You could fade from the pulpit camera to have, the pulpit and 2 choir cameras, and it's literally fading from one to the other. So the house of worship market for us has done really, really well, and they're the ones that have begged. Everybody knows that churches don't like to buy commercial displays. And right now, I think the 4K 50-inch TV that they're buying is $10 more than the 1080p. So they really wanted to jump forward into 4K, and it helped us usher along bringing out a new HD SDI piece that we're pretty excited about.
Well, and also you said that the HD SDI will play well in your 4K line. The reason for that is that you guys have the ability inside Just Add Power to scale between 4K and 1080p and back and forth. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So HD SDI doesn't scale all the way to 4K. But what we do is with our 4K product, we can scale anything, any resolution up to 4K, and we can scale 4K down to a lower resolution. We do it without breaking copy protection because I'm too pretty to go to jail, which I think you know that already, Tim.
Yes, sir. You are too pretty to go to jail.
And so it just really makes things flexible for us. They can have any off-the-shelf display that'll take HDMI. It doesn't matter if the display is 1080 or 4K. It doesn't matter if they have 4K sources with copy protection, without copy protection, whether it's supporting lossless audio or only 2-channel audio. The key for us is everything plays everywhere. And that's it's exciting for us to launch the HD SDI piece, to go hand in hand with everything else. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, if somebody is not attending the show, again, June 6th through the 8th in Las Vegas, InfoComm 2018, if they're not coming to the show, but they want to follow along with all of the stuff that Just Add Power will be releasing that week and talking about that week, how do they do that?
So your best bet is to go to justaddpower.com. And then if you're, older folk like Tim and I would go to facebook.com/justaddpower, because I was informed earlier today that only older people use Facebook.
Yeah,
so,
we would. Yeah.
But we're also on Instagram and on Twitter. So for the younger integrators.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
right.
we're kind of old. So, all right. Taft Strickland from Just Add Power. N as in Nancy, 464, North Hall, 464. For us at AVNation, you can obviously go by avnation.tv. AVNation.tv. You can look at other interviews that we've done as well as we gear up for InfoComm 2018. You can follow along as we also head to Vegas and bring you all the stuff from Taft and other folks as well. All that and more at avnation.tv, avnation.tv.